beauties of rotary cutting is the accuracy in all the pieces that you cut. And there are a few little tasks that you need to know how to do comfortably in order to have nice, accurate cutting. So, one of the first things that you'll do is you will make sure that your fabric is laying flat and that it's on grain. Can you see that this fabric has a little bit of a twist to it? And oftentimes it'll come from the bolt with a little twist or distortion. So I simply use my fingers between the layers and move the front layer and the back so that it's hanging nice and straight from selvage to selvage. I'm going to show you a couple of techniques and you pick the one that works the best for you. The first thing you'll need is a cutting mat that is larger than your fabric. You'll also need one of the rulers that will span edge to edge. Typically our fabric is 44 to 45 inches wide from selvage to selvage, and when it's folded in half it's roughly 22 inches across. A ruler that's 6 or 6.5 inches wide by 24 inches is the perfect choice for this kind of a task. Line up the fold with one of the printed lines. Now, I am right-handed, so the fabric will go to my right, and I'm going to use the grid lines on my mat. I want to have one of the printed lines at the fold, and then the other grid line will line up with the printed line on the mat. Now, this is an awkward cut. If I were left-handed, I could easily make this cut. I don't want to do this. That is very dangerous. I want you to try this other technique instead. Slide your ruler over. I'm right-handed and I'm going to make a cut at the far left edge of my fabric. So I want to have the guideline of the ruler to help me. I'm lining up my ruler at one edge of the guideline and then coming all the way down in front of me and lining up at the other edge. I know this cut is going to be straight because the fold is aligned with a printed line on the mat. And then I begin with my hand in the first third of the ruler. Use firm, even pressure. Walk your fingers up and complete the cut. This is another method, very popular. In this instance, we're using two rulers. I like to call this a buddy ruler technique. Place your large square at the edge of your fabric and align the square with the fold of the cloth. Give yourself about 1/8 to 1/4 inch at the edge so that you can get a good grip on it. Place your long, straight ruler and tuck it in tightly next to that big square. Slowly shift the large square to the side, allowing enough room for the blade to pass. Press firmly as you cut. Leave the blade down, walk your fingers up, and cut to the end. Don't forget to close your blade.